And so it begins. Shalom, shalom. This is the brother Abadia from the GMS Virginia camp. Back at it again. Before I get started, like always, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashem Shah, Bahashem Rakahakadash, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, the men that I learned the truth from. And shalom, peace and blessings goes out to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, sincerely waiting and enduring until the return of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach to deliver us out of this last captivity. And so it begins, man. Out here in VA, the governor just announced that all state employees will need the potion, the injection, all right, this concoction of madness. You're gonna need it starting September 1st, all right, to work. These things are going into effect, and this is happening all over the place. This is just gonna trickle down throughout as the days continue, all the way up to the fall. You're just gonna see everybody requiring this thing and mandates coming, and it's gonna be a whole bunch of chaos and confusion going on. But this right here, man, is gonna cause a lot of dudes to get weak, scared. And this ain't shit, man. We're heading into a time where it's gonna be the worst time on the face of this earth since it has ever been. Okay, this right here is nothing. This is nothing. You already got guys, bitching up. Hey, a dude I work with, he was telling me, at the beginning of this, this whole situation with the C-19, yeah, they ain't putting shit in me. The Tuskegee Airmen, man, they gave our people syphilis, man, and they've been poisoning our people, blah, 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 blah. Then I went to work one day, you know what I'm saying? This is the same clown, right? The same clown. Told me, yeah, man, I went and got my own, I went and got my shot, man, So Jake just talk, man. That's one thing you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans do. Y'all just do a whole bunch of goddamn talking. Especially you so-called Negroes. A whole bunch of goddamn yapping and never shutting the fuck up. Y'all ain't about shit. And that's what the so-called white man don't take y'all seriously, man. Alright? But let me get First Thessalonians chapter 5. Because all of y'all been trying to get back to some type of normalcy and regular life, regular living, as if this way of living has ever been normal, with your food being defiled, your children against you, your woman unfaithful, you bugged out your mind, everything is out of course, everything is out of order, but you talking about you want to get back to some normalcy. This is First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And one thing this devil has been doing, this serpent, he's very patient. All right, we spoke about that at camp, how serpents are very patient before they strike. All right, and he allowed this whole situation to kind of ease back up. He allowed y'all to, when the lockdowns first came in, all that. He allowed it to ease back up a little bit. You go back to the gym, get your Kegels on and your bench press, and go back to the movie theaters and restaurants. But now, as you see, we're heading into a whole nother. It's really about to lock down. Shit, really about to get crazy. That peace and safety, but sudden destruction. As part of that, as travail upon a woman. That's the key point I wanted there, because when a woman is giving birth, she has birth pains. All right. She has birth pains, and the birth pains increase. We're just seeing here right now. This is just part of the birth pains, man. This ain't nothing. It's about to get very, 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 very bad out here. All right, because you people are wicked. All our wickedness has reached the all-time high, and now the Lord is requiring judgment. All right, and for us that have been claiming that we're His servants and we're His people, all right, and that we're ready to serve Him and come back to Him, He's going to try that. He's going to try your integrity. He's going to try your words. All right, but let me play a little bit of this, man.
State employees, the latest to be required to get the COVID vaccine.
This comes as another child in Virginia has died from COVID complications. All health officials will say right now is that the person was between 10 and 19 years old. They lived in the eastern part of the state.
Plus, all public school districts in Virginia must require universal masking for now, all because of a new state law from a local Republican in the General Assembly. The governor saying to school districts who don't plan to require masks, get your legal teams ready.
Tonight we have live team coverage for you. Parents, we'll get to that school mass story in a moment.
But state employees, listen up. Henry Graff standing by live with what you...
Employees here in Virginia. The governor saying that he had to make this decision in part because of the Delta variant spread here in Virginia, but he's also hoping other organizations will follow suit. Starting September 1st, state employees must show proof of COVID-19 vaccination.
There is no reason why we need to see more suffering and sickness.
Thursday, Governor Ralph Northam announced a vaccine mandate for about 122,000 under his control. The executive order will require proof of vaccination for at-will, classified, waged, and other salaried employees in the executive branch, workers at the DMV, VEC, and Virginia State Police.
I am directing this measure to keep state employees safe and to keep the people that we serve safe.
Hey, so expect a lot of these niggas to start bitching up. These main ones that was talking about what they ain't gonna do. And, you know, hey, don't be surprised you see brothers, you know, take this shit. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, not everybody that's saying they are the Lord is really about the Lord, man. When a man gets tried, that's what the whole thing about getting tried is about. When a man gets tried, a man will change on you very quick. All right, so be aware of the situations. Be aware of the brothers you're around. All right, brother might take it and don't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we heading into some crazy times. You got to be circumspect on all angles, man. You know what I'm saying? Not saying side eyeing your brother, no bullshit like that, but just, you know, paying attention to the flock, paying attention to yourself, and paying attention to your damn surroundings, man. You gotta know what the hell going on around you. You can't be like these bug outs in the world that don't know what the hell going on. But this is James chapter 1 verse 2. It says, "My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that you may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing." Right? Let me jump down to the point I wanted. It says, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive a crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him." And this is just a little bit of temptation, right? Like I said, it's going to get worse because we haven't even entered into when the Karagba, right, the MOB is instituted and mandated. And not to mention the plagues that are finna befall this place. All type of shit is finna befall. It ain't going to just be no lockdowns and you having to get an injection. It's finna be total anarchy and chaos out here, man. All right? Matter of fact, I pulled up this tab here because on Newsweek they was talking about there's a doomsday variant that's going to be worse than the two current variants that's in the news. A doomsday variant, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something. This devil, you can't underestimate this devil. People talk so, man, this thing ain't even real. Ain't nobody dropping dead. I don't see nobody dropping dead. Or you about to? Because something about to happen where he gonna put the living fear in these people out here, right? He can't put the fear in us, Lord willing, we the service of Yahweh Shem Shah, because we fear Yahweh Shem Shah. But he gonna put the living fear in these people out here. Till they gonna see people actually dropping dead, and they're gonna be like, oh shit, fuck that, I'm gonna do whatever the hell this dude say. I'm gonna take whatever he say take, because niggas is dropping dead out here. See, part of the reason you have a lot of skepticism and a lot of people not with this thing is because they weren't affected by it, and they really didn't see anybody else affected by it. Not only that, they seen the many side effects of the potion, so they're like, nah, we ain't with this shit. But when they start seeing motherfuckers dropping dead and they start losing their comforts, hey, that pressure, man, is increasing. Another tactic of big serpents, you know, which is what we were speaking about at camp. Another tactic that big serpents do is when they put the squeeze on you, they increase the pressure until the breath leaves you. All right. So this big ass serpent is trying to get his grip around you to the point you can't even breathe, right? And you just give up, you know. So we're heading into hey, what the scriptures say, Jacob's trouble. But I might as well get it. I might as well get it, man, because it's beginning. It's beginning. Daniel chapter 12. Right. This is the times that we're in. Daniel chapter 12 verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that is found written in the book. But the point I wanted is a time of trouble such as right. If you can't handle this right now, and you worrying about losing your job and losing your comforts and not knowing where your next meal is gonna come from because you ain't able to make money, or because a lot of people living paycheck to paycheck. But if you can't handle this, you damn sure can't handle what the Lord finna bring, because it's going to require immense faith. Yeah, the Lord is going to work for the elect. You know what I'm saying? The elect is going to get beamed up out of here. Scriptures tell us only some of us is going to have to taste death. Only some of us is going to be cast into prison. But the Lord is going to work miracles. But before he work miracles, your ass got to step in that fire like Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. You got to show your faith. So before the Lord even works on your behalf, you're going to be put through some shit, man. And a lot of dudes just going to cave in, because that's just when you got to, hey, the scripture says, show yourselves men. And being brought up in this effeminate ass, weak ass society, a lot of dudes just is not going to make it. They're not going to pass the test that the Lord is setting before them. So yeah, man. Let me pull up. I'm gonna close it with Sirach chapter 2. Sirach chapter 2. I need the KJV version, please. It's Sirach chapter 2, and we're gonna end it off with this, man. It says, verse 1, it says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. It's easy to stand out on the highways and byways with fringes on once it becomes routine for you. A lot of guys can't even do that, but a lot of guys can do it. And once they do it, it becomes routine for them, because it becomes easy for them. But hey, the Lord is it's another part to the servanthood, to the job, to the labor. Prepare thy soul for temptation. A lot of guys ain't ready for that. It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. A lot of guys are going to make haste in the time of trouble. A lot of people going to make hasty decisions because they don't trust in Yahweh Shem Shah. All right. Hey, last time I checked, we've been able to curse out our enemies in front of their face for years and still have a roof over our head and food in our belly. So we ain't got to make haste in the time of trouble. Continue to trust in Yahweh Shem Shah. But it's easier said than done for a lot of men. And like I said, a lot of men are just going to cave in. Verse 3, it says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. And that's what you got to keep your focus on. Not what's right, not what you seeing. Hey, don't the scripture say we store up our treasures in heaven? So set your heart on the things that are not seen, not the things that are seen. Now, don't worry about what this devil's talking about, man. He's a fucking weirdo. He's Esau, man. All right? That you may be increased at your latter end. Verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. And we're going to be brought to an even lower state than when we are right now. We've been brought to a lower state from what we were as Israelites, but even now, we even going to be brought to a lower state, but we're going to be raised up. We're going to be getting built up at the same time. All right? The Lord is going to try us through that fire. He's going to break us down and build us back up to something greater than we've ever been before, right? Verse 5, that's the point. It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Right? So this is just part of it. This is just part of it. It's going to increase. This is light work. This is what they say, light work. This is going to increase, though. It's going to get way tight out here. So if you're already bitching up, you might want to throw up some serious prayers and ask for some faith, man. Verse 6, believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Right? Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. So, hey, ye that fear the Lord. This is what they keep saying. Ye that fear the Lord, ye that fear the Lord. Not ye that fear Esau and his damn plans, man. Come on, man. We've been prophesying this, right? It says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? So, hey, like I said, they can bring it. They're going to bring it as prophecy. Prophecy going to happen whether you scared or not, whether you ready or not, whether you believe or not. So, yeah, it's beginning, and there's going to be a lot more things that are about to happen, because that's the time that when prophecies happen. happening right before our eyes. Beautiful, beautiful times. Scary times, beautiful times. But you gotta maintain your integrity. With that, I hope it was edifying. Till the next time, Shalom.